If the saying "one step forward, two steps back" was a historical event, it would be the Klan trials of 1871 and 72. In South Carolina, leading up to the state election in 1870, the Klan was working overtime to incite fear and violence, trying to deter Black voters from participating in the election. Despite this terroristic violence, Black voters still showed up in large numbers, resulting in a Republican landslide in the election. This landslide win prompted the Klan to engage in this redemption arc where they incite straight terror and violence to regain control. This violence being night riding, rape, murder, beatings, torture, whippings, all of the things. In March 1871, the state governor calls to the federal government to bring some kind of reinforcement. Help us with this problem, please. President Ulysses S. Grant sends down federal troops and representatives from the Department of Justice to try to figure out what is going on and how do we stop it. A month later, Congress passed the KKK Act of 1871, designed to reinforce both the 14th Amendment and the Enforcement Acts. In July of that year, the Department of Justice instructed its representatives to start arresting and prosecuting people under the KKK Act. By October, after little progress in their arrest efforts, the president suspended the writ of habeas corpus in the most active counties in South Carolina. This means they can arrest and prosecute people under the KKK Act without putting them before a judge, literally cutting the process in half and then in half again. By the end of 1871, over 600 arrests were made, 200 people were indicted, 53 of those people pled guilty, and 5 people were convicted. The fact that we even took the Klan to trial is the one step forward. The 2 steps back is the legal precedent it left. One of the prosecution's main goals was to establish a broad reading of the 14th and 15th Amendment to establish broad protections for Black political rights. While the judges were prepared to convict on the violent acts, they were not ready to adopt this interpretation and struck down the idea. The Klan trials of 1871 and 72 ultimately fell short in protecting Black voting rights and allowed a path forward for the Klan to continue terrorizing Black voters, among other things, in their agenda in the next coming years. Am I surprised that we even took them to trial? Sure. Am I surprised that it ended that way? Absolutely not.